Good evening, everyone. It has been a while since I've watched that video, and I love it as much as I did at the time. Hello, hello! We've been racked by technological issues, which is why we're running slightly late. So I'm really hoping you can hear me, and I'm really hoping we can hear these excellent people. Ribsy first, how you doing, man?
I am doing fantastic. It's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans watching.
Happy Thanksgiving. And Marina, how are you?
Hey, hey, how are you guys? Nice to be here again. How are you?
So we've learned a few things today, this evening. We've learned that Ribsy has inspired a series of children's books about a dog, which is pretty awesome. That's going to be my bedtime reading from now on.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, welcome to an evening live show. It's been a while, and I forgot how stressful they were. Thank you, Cheryl Lee. Audio apparently is good. I'm now having to use two microphones, apparently. One to speak to you guys, one to speak to our guests, but never mind. So the big thing for this evening, well, there's two things we want to do this evening. Number one is hang out with these two lovely folk and find out what the hell they've been up to recently, because I've seen some amazing stuff over Instagram. And two, we have some judging to do. So they've helped me out with choosing some of the photos for the November WonderBox photo competition. So we have some special mentions, we have a grand winner, we have a random winner, we've got some cool prizes. And after this whole show wraps up, I've got to log online and do all of the Black Friday prep for Analogue Wonderland.
You can't wait for it, right?
Exactly, which is why I'm not drinking a beer, because normally I would be, but if I drank beer
money.
And then I started setting up deals, I'm not sure. Well, that could go one of two ways, put it that way. Awesome. All right then, let's start off by finding out what you guys have been up to. Let's start with you, Ribsy.
Yep.
How have you been?
Right.
What have you been doing?
I'm chilling. I'm doing pretty damn good, all things considered. Can't complain. I've been up to a lot. So, of course, YouTube's keeping me busy and getting some really good feedback on there. I got a couple new cameras to show off. Been shooting a bunch at night because the sun goes down at like 4 o'clock or whatever it is. So, trying a bunch of new films and actually shooting a lot of black and white. That's been kind of like my new little discovery thing. I've been trying to kind of give myself an eye for black and white and doing some street photography, like trying to be cool with my little rangefinder. You know how it is. And of course, printing. I bought an enlarger, a second enlarger, a big one. I got a medium format one. It's an LPL, like Japanese enlarger, and I love it. It feels like, from the one I used to have, it was definitely an upgrade. So it feels like a really like a fancy thing, a luxury, if anything. So I've been printing a ton of medium format, and it's been fantastic as well. But yeah, just kind of taking everything I've been doing before that and just taking it to the next level.
No, I really enjoyed the YouTube stuff.
That's really cool.
You've been doing.
Yeah.
I've noticed couple of different videos. One of them that's on my watch list is you reacting to some of the meme accounts that have popped up on Instagram.
Yeah.
What was that video like versus sort of a normal one?
That one was great. I watched it back and I was like, that is the most like me video that you're gonna see on my YouTube channel. And not that the other ones are fake me, because they're obviously not, but this was just me chatting. There was no script. I was just kind of like off the cuff. And the memes are spicy. Like, I'm not trying to offend people out there, but like there's some spicy stuff coming through there. Those meme accounts, they're gonna start some drama.
I'm going to quickly have a look and just hopefully I'm going to be able to screen share and show people which video I'm talking about, because honestly, guys, this is worth going to do.
Yeah,
I think first of all, if you haven't seen the meme accounts on Instagram, because they're like
memes on film, right?
Yeah, well, there's memes on film. There's analog photography on film.
Memes, yeah. Analog photography memes, and then there's the fake Ken Rockwell. And I think there's one more. I think I've seen another one. I forget what it is, but those three are the very, very active ones right now. It's actually
there
awesome.
is another. You know what? There is a new account for analog memes, but in Spanish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, so this is so you've got. I'm looking at this now. Actually, I'm showing your thing. So the hilarious film photography memes. That's definitely worth watching. You've gone after Leica.
I did not go after anybody.
I mean, like We've got someone here. So Graham Simpson Photography is saying Ribsy has been kicking up a hornet's nest against Leica users. I mean, that feels pretty strong, man.
Listen, don't kill the messenger, you know.
So that's really cool. That's really cool. And then Marina, man, you have been busy. Not only with a beautiful new boom mic, I can see. Excellent lighting. You've got some fairy lights in the background. Christmas decorations.
Thanks.
So what have you... So the last time we talked on the show, it was between lockdowns. And you were managing to run the London class. So what's happened since? What are you doing?
Right. So I've been quite busy this month lately. Like a lot of things I've been doing. Well, from start I've been working on a little project on my garage. It's basically I just wanted to convert my garage into a studio and / darkroom. So yeah, basically because I wanted to record the videos there for YouTube and to get back into darkroom printing and also to teach people how to print in a darkroom as well. So yeah, and at the same time I've been I posted on Instagram that I had to take the difficult decision to cancel all the film photography experiences until further notice. So I decided instead to focus on doing online analog photography courses. And yeah, yesterday I just finished writing all the content, and hopefully I'll get it done or January I still need to do a lot of work, but yeah, it's getting there, and yeah, should be good.
Yeah, I mean, Shirley's just commented saying Marina has been killing it, so I'm guessing that's from things she's been seeing.
Thank you, Shirley.
It's really cool. Yeah, I mean, whenever we catch up, I do remind myself that at the start of 2020 was when you said, look, I'm going to make these workshops, a core part of the business, and through no fault of your own, like that has been just obviously really tough. So no, totally fair play for deciding, let's write this thing and take it online.
Even though I'm going to teach analog, I'll be online. It will be online.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So you've done all the writing, everything's. So now it's just the filming.
But you know what? Sorry, but I have to say I'm super proud about it, because I really wrote it from the bottom of my heart. Like honestly, like thinking about how could it be like as much as interactive and like as possible, and then because everything is going to be like with the actual camera, and whilst I'm explaining things, I'm going to ask that person, the student, to touch parts and do some exercises. So it won't be like me talking like, the triangle exposure works like this. Okay, so it's going to be more like, okay, let's do this, and then and you can try this and that. So yeah, I'm actually quite excited. So yes.
That sounds awesome. Awesome. And then, when it goes up, then will it still be up? Will it still be under like the IfWeFilm?
Yeah.
Website?
So I'm planning to do to put it on my website, although I'm not sure yet how it's going to be. Like if I'm going to use another platform that is going if I'm going to use a separate platform, or I'm going to create a like by coding on a website, like how to put all the videos like in Skillshare kind of style.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how it's going to be, but as I know myself, and I know that if I don't like start making things, I wouldn't do anything. So I thought it's like, I'm going to write it, I'm going to do the videos, and then later I'm going to figure it out. So
for sure, like that's a detail of how it happens, but the core point is the content. Ribsy, what do you think? You gonna sign up?
Yeah, definitely want to check it out. There's always something to learn. I feel like that's the key with film photography. Never assume you know everything, because that's definitely not the case.
But Ribsy, you've done something else, right? You've created something.
Yeah, I've been busy doing some of the education as well. I put together I don't know, a PDF guide, let's say, with a couple of videos included as well. But the point is for people to get scrappy and print color film in their home, whether it's the bathroom or the garage, whatever you got. It's not about fancy. It's not about having this big dark room, although I would love a dark room. It's about repurposing your toilet and your sink and your tub, just getting real scrappy with it.
Good, but it's awesome. Nice, right? Because sometimes you don't like have the chance to get like all the fancy equipment and just want to start and see how it goes. And
yeah,
I think that will help people to actually get into the darkroom printing and then tell them like, look, it's not actually that difficult.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
that's definitely the biggest thing. Especially on Instagram. Some of the videos I put on the reels of me printing, like, have just gotten around and a bunch of people seen them.
They exploded.
Yeah. No, I was surprised. I was not expecting that. But
56K.
A lot of people are like, how do you do that? Like, how do you figure out the color? How do you do this? How do you do that? Like, it looks so hard, and I'm just like, it's honestly like not that hard. And I'm no genius. I'm no special anything. It's just a matter of having a couple key things in terms of equipment, and then just messing around. Because if you follow some basic principles and you have some attention to detail, like you can get really, really good results without having to be, without having to do anything that complicated.
Yeah.
And where can people find this magical PDF of joy?
It's linked on a bunch of my YouTube videos. It usually appears on my Instagram bio here and there, depending on what I'm trying to push to the community at the time. But yeah, if you go to my printing videos on YouTube, that's probably the best place where you'll find all of the links, like in the description.
Amazing. No, that sounds really awesome, and you're right. It's one of those things that I think people are intimidated about. And how far do your lessons take people, Marina, as you've written them at the moment? Does it take someone from never shooting film before to
never? So it's like, I mean, that person doesn't need any experience at all. In fact, in theory, you don't need to have any camera, because I'm going to tell you all the cameras that you can get and all the films, and then, well, the whole idea is that with that course, I'm going to make that person take 2 films, one for practicing the exposure, and second to practicing the more creative side, which is the part that I really care about, which is the thing that I say on the first video, like, look, once you've got all the basic things crystal clear, then the rest is just pure joy and just messing around, as you said, Ribs. So yeah, and also I recommend at the end how to then drop the films into a lab, what are the options, and then to finalize, to complete the course, then that person needs to send me all the photographs, and then so that I can, all the students can see the photographs as well, and then it's going to be really good. But I just need to figure out how to put everything all together.
but I remember from the one you did in the summer, the you then sharing back and doing the prints for the students of the photos, and then they received it. Like, that's a huge part of the course, the experience. It's not like you just finish and then kick people out and say, go do it. So if you're trying to replicate that through an online course, again, that's awesome.
I try to, look, if I can't get together with people and do what I normally do, then I'll try my best and put something similar online, although I can't be there, hello. but yeah, that's I put so much effort in it, and I'm sure that, I mean, I'm sure that there's going to be loads of things that I could be better, but yeah, but it's going to be good,
true.
I'm sure.
Always true. Things always change. Well, I mean, you sent me a video. I think one thing that I have loved watching is the way your garage has evolved into this photography space. So I bullied you into sending me a video. So I'm just going to play a video for guys. So this is it starts off as a normal garage, and the goal is to end up as a studio printing space. Is that right?
Yeah. Although it's quite messy right now, lots of I still need to do a lot of things, but yeah.
All right then, let's have a look. Let's see the transformation.
Hello guys, how is it going? So today is the 26th of November, Thursday, and I've been working on a very interesting project during 17 days almost. I've been working on my garage because I want to convert it into a studio slash darkroom, and yeah, there's a lot of work to do, but let me quickly show you how the garage is now. Come. Alright, it's a little bit dark, but here's the dark room door. Let me just open it. Hang on. Nice. Alright, so welcome to my studio slash dark room. Well, as you can see, here is the dark room side. I have some trays over there. Here's the film developer. Got some X-Tool over there. Well, as you can see, the enlarger over there, I inherited the enlarger, so I'm super happy to have it. And yeah, so everything here is second-hand, or this folding table as well, that was second-hand as well. And this is the studio part. So basically, I build up with my partner's help. Well, the back room with plywood board, sorry, and yeah, from scratch, everything. Then we painted it, and yeah, super nice. And now we are trying to put all the acoustic tiles on the wall so that we can, you know, treat this room a little bit nicely for the sound. So we're gonna put the acoustic tiles on both sides, and then obviously on the ceilings as well. And then we've got for the floor some, you know, this is like carpet, and we're probably going to put this over there. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, so this is like an extra cushion that could work really good for the sound. And yeah. So, well, that's it. There's a lot of things that I still need to do, but yeah, it's getting there. It's almost ready. So basically, well, I started doing this because I wanted to get back again into darkroom printing, and obviously because I want to teach it as well. And also the studio part is because I'm planning to do here videos for YouTube, videos for the online film photography course that I'm doing right now, or that I'm making right now. So yeah, pretty exciting. And yeah, as I said, a lot of things to do, but you know, I'm slowly getting there, and I'm quite excited and super happy. Alrighty, so that's it. Bye. Bye.
Whoa, Marina, that is freaking awesome. So I hadn't seen it in like the final set like that. That is incredible. Ribsy, would you go printing there?
Oh my god, of course. Are you kidding me? I just want something like that so bad. I have no idea where and when, but I'm very proud and jealous of you.
Well, Hillary Clark's commented, yeah, Marina, you've got another job lined up if you want to go convert her garage as well. Then I'm sure you could make your money touring the.
I'm not an expert, but at all. But yeah. Well, first I need to finish mine, and then maybe we can talk later.
It's awesome there. And how warm is it in
there? -2 degrees. So
chemistry is
really
perfect.
freaking cold, super cold. So I'm going to be like, when I'm recording, I'm going to be like, oh, the SLR cameras.
Yeah, your beginners will be like, I don't know why you need to wear really heavy like gloves and coat to shoot film. It's like, it's just a thing. We just have to do it.
Yeah.
Why Marina's hands are so red?
No, that is awesome.
Why is she wearing a scarf?
Yeah, and oh no, I am super jealous as well. I think also the studio part is so genius to have somewhere that you can just set up videos. That's brilliant. And then the other thing I wanted to quickly mention, we are going to get onto the judging any minute, but these guys have been up to way too much. You've also started a podcast?
Me? Yeah, I did. Yeah. In the meantime, I started a podcast.
In all that spare time between converting this and writing a course, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And who your guests been so far?
So, well, I started a podcast, but in Spanish, because I thought, why not? Because it's my mother tongue. So, yeah, my first guest is right next to me. It was Ribs, because he can speak Spanish as well.
Así mismo.
Así, claro que sí.
Sorry, Paul.
So
that's okay. I will have to learn Spanish just to listen to the podcast.
So tomorrow I'm going to record the third episode, and I'm going to start uploading them from December.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully I do another podcast, but in English as well. But first I need to focus on the Spanish, because I will go crazy if I do like so many things at the same time. But yeah, I'm quite excited. Yeah,
it's brilliant. And how? Again, I don't speak Spanish, so I have no idea. How many Spanish podcasts? What's the Spanish film community like then?
Oh, super strong.
Yeah.
Very, very strong. Like because you have to match Spain and then South America. Like, it's huge. Mexico is super, super strong. Mexico's panorama is like really, really strong. Loads of new labs, super cool labs, as well as in Spain as well. Like there is a very famous lab called Carmencita, which is really big. Even like people from in Barcelona, even people from England send their films there. So, and they're really good, really, really good. And there are loads of labs and loads of really good content creators, for example, such as Nico Yacera, who is known as Nico's Photography Show as well. He has a Spanish YouTube channel as well, and Carlos Baselga, who was who we interviewed him last time, long time ago.
Yeah.
About experimental photography. It's like there's loads of great people.
And actually,
out
why do
there,
you say that? Adam Scott, he's British, but he's living in Barcelona, running double film.
Yeah.
And now the show cameras and the straps. Oh wow, awesome! All right then, let's get on to some judging, shall we? So, subscribers, thank you so much for everything you sent in. It has been amazing. I kicked all the responsibility over to these guys for picking through to find the ultimate winner, but I did weigh in with some special mentions. We also have our Lucky Dip winner this month, so we're gonna go straight in. So hopefully you guys can see the order that we're doing in. But let's start here. So Luke Randall has shot this one, and I really love it. I mean, I think I see black and white graffiti shots, especially around areas of London, are fairly common, but I love the inclusion of the van. I don't know whether had you guys seen this one as well?
Yep.
What strikes you when you look at things like this? How many graffiti shots do you have, Marina?
Me, not that many, to be honest.
Maybe Bristol isn't as strong in the.
It is actually. So, but yeah, not that many.
I'm just quickly trying to check because I saw. There we go. So this is actually taken on Pan F, which I think is why you get those really strong details, the really strong contrast as well. And so well done to Luke Randall. He said about the film, the fine details is what really drew him to this one, which I think definitely comes through. So even with the slightly out of focus in the background, you can still see the sharpness of the grain is really strong. Well done, Luke, for a special mention.
Honestly, that reminds me of the Bronx in New York in like the 70s. It's got this, because of the black and white and because of the high contrast, it's hard for me to tell whether that building is like beat up and perhaps even like empty, or if it's like just a normal habited building. But that's the vibes that I get right off the bat. And those vans, I don't know what brand that is, but in the U.S., like that looks like the Chevy. I forget what it is. Whatever. It just gives me such New York vibes. So kudos to whoever shot this photo.
Yeah, Luke Randall. Yeah, I also like the idea that like that van's just only been parked there for 5 minutes, but it just got caught up. Like someone went past, like well, we need to do this. Awesome stuff. Okay, number 2, and this is one that all three of us found at different times and kept coming back to. So Luke Farmer. So Ribsy, do you want to start off because you were talking about how it took you ages to work out what was going on?
Yeah, this image, I honestly just was confused in a good way. It's one of those like, film photography images that you kind of have to figure out what's happening, and there's maybe a bit of an illusion going on, and then the face in the middle that you can see within the actual bowl, like that one was almost hidden. Like that, I didn't even see that one for the first like 10, 15 seconds of looking at the image. So I just love how intriguing it is. It pulls you in and forces you to kind of do some work to try to figure out what's happening. And then it's like almost black and white, but then there's obviously color in the image as well. So I really like that piece as well.
Yeah, it's a super strong like silhouette. Almost photo, but that's a print. It actually took us. I think I had to look back at Luke. Luke. Hey, Luke. He's in the comments. I had to look actually at what he had written to understand the details. And it's a divider between tables at a cafe, taken on a Pentax 738G. No, really nice. And I think we've already done this. But which film do you think this is on?
I think I know what it is, but if I had to guess, I would not have guessed what it is.
Me neither.
So this is Ultramax, right?
Yeah, this is Ultramax.
The one thing that might not give it away, but help you guess is the fact that it's indoors and it's still very well exposed. So clearly the 400 is helping. But color-wise, Ultramax for me is all about that big, bold saturation. And here you're indoors, and you got obviously you got that divider in the way, so that's kind of muting it a bit.
Yeah, you actually see it a little bit more in the wooden high chairs to the right that have a really warm brown. The screen totally desaturates a lot of that other part. But really, really gorgeous. Love the composition. Love the as Ribsy says, the fact you have to work a little bit. It definitely tells of a story. And then Luke Randall, we're jumping between Lukes. Luke Randall, we put this one in because again, Ribsy caught your eye as just probably not the most technically astute photo, shall we say, but really, really compelling and really lovely. What did you like about this one?
Yeah, it's funny. I'm kind of into this like out of focus image nowadays. I was actually messing around in my apartment shooting through a rainy window, because that, when you do it out of focus, really turns it into almost like a painting. And I think that's kind of the effect you get here, even though obviously there's no rainy window. But long exposure plus out of focus, it's just like, it just makes it super interesting. It looked very different. And again, it kind of makes you wonder. I think I knew that this was a light trail right away, but there was such a mood to it. And I was trying to figure out like, oh, that's interesting. It makes you pause for a second and kind of appreciate what's going on.
Because you think it must be a road, so you must have the red and the white. But whereas you're used to seeing those super straight, super smooth lines,
exactly,
there's almost some hand movement in there as well.
And there's a lot of lines in there too. So I'm curious how long of an exposure that was, because a few cars must have gone through there in that time.
Yeah, and also you were like, and obviously this is one of the Cinestill photos. And it's not Cinestill.
No.
Is it Kodak Gold?
It's Ultramax. It's Ultramax.
Ultramax!
Yeah. There we go. So there we go, Luke. We've had 3 Luke so far, 2 Randall. Congratulations again, another lovely special mention. Very different photo. But also what I like is the fact that, when we talk about this film, we talked about Ultramax in the WonderBox. We said use it to experiment, take it places you wouldn't normally, because this is a 400 speed film. Still lovely colours, a step up from maybe Colour Plus in terms of quality, but still cracking, and Luke's definitely embraced that. Okay then, next special mention. This one just made me laugh. Ginger Adams. So it feels very different as a black and white. It's like the Pan F, like the contrast is a lot lower. And actually this is shot on Berger, which possibly explains it. So congratulations, Ginger Adams. They say that actually their tip with Pancro is take photos in bright but not direct sunlight when using the film. Really loves the grain. Yeah, so Pancro has a really distinctive grain in the highlights that I think you can see a little bit of. But a very soft image and nowhere near as contrasty, like in the shadows of the leaves, that I can imagine a lot of black and white films would have really made that super punchy. Okay, we move on. Mel, and I think we see Mel. Mel, we had to. I mean, this was a WonderBox that had Cinestill 800T in it. So, Marina, guess how many petrol station photos were submitted?
4.
Ooh, I think it was 5, but yeah.
Oi!
In fairness, I think Mel was responsible for quite a few. Ribsy, you were fighting me on including any. You were like, no man, I've seen too many.
It's a trigger nowadays. Even if I do one of these, I'm just like, oh no, I shouldn't have. No hating on Mel at all. This is not. It's just a jokey thing. But Cinestill and gas station is like yin and yang. They go together.
Exactly. No, and actually, and on all of the ones, I did
Yeah.
pick this one because I do like the composition. I do like, so you can see the halation, you can see the and that red blur.
Mel says that it's not a petrol station.
You what saying?
Mel says that it's not a petrol station.
So what is it?
Hang on,
It's
Is it like an electric car station?
an electric station.
Oh gosh.
Whoa!
I'm so sorry, Mel.
This changes everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, right.
All right.
New Cinestill topic is going to be charging.
Yeah.
They're the future. But,
That's really modern then. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. You're bringing the Cinestill petrol station into the next century.
There we go.
But I do
Can't
like
change
jokes aside, I think the composition is really strong. The halation is definitely there, that fuzziness around the red lights, but it's not overpowering. It doesn't seem like it's the only thing that's going on in the image that it's leaning on.
It
I
looks
like the
great,
blue
though.
skies.
That line at the top of the the trim on the actual structure, that's really cool. I find that very, very cool.
And I do like, as I say, the blue sky. I don't know how dark it was when Mel was shooting this and whether she used the tripod, but there's so much colour in there that I think most films would just lose. You'd lose that immediately. Okay. Another one of Mel, and I think this one was Cinestill as well, and you can see very different without the strong reds, but I really enjoyed the detail of the droplets. I really also like just the lines. You've got these 2 lines in focus and then these 2 that shoot off towards the horizon, top left. This one jumped out at me.
That bokeh is great too.
Yeah.
The bokeh in the distance from the. Is this like a amusement park kind of ride or something?
It looks like it, doesn't it? Like
amusement park.
Yeah, something like that.
that.
Let me just quickly jump to the comments and see what Mel wrote. She said she definitely used the tripod for that other one, which answers that question. Ocean Beach Pleasure Park, yeah, for sure. So yeah, and then also Mel's comment on Cinestill is that it'll handle shadows better than you think, which I think has definitely come true. Awesome, well done, Mel. Okay, then we move on to the 2 winners. So yeah, thanks for those special mentions, guys. That's a great range and variety that's come through, which is really cool. And as always, there were loads that could easily have fitted in there. The quality is exceptional. So the Lucky Dip. So just as a reminder, each month you obviously go through and choose, carefully select special mentions and a grand winner. But we also like to reward people each month for getting involved, for getting stuck in, for taking the time to submit a photo and talk a little bit about it. So the prizes. Before we move into this, prizes. So the Lucky Dip winner and the grand prize winners both get prizes. And we are thrilled to say that our guests today are contributing because the Lucky Dip winner will win a print from both Ribsy and Marina. The grand prize winner will win a print from Ribsy and Marina and a gift card from Analogue Wonderland to top up whatever film they want to shoot for Christmas. So guys, thank you so much for contributing your expertise and photography. Are you gonna? What do you think you're gonna do? Are you gonna select the prints for people? Are you gonna let them choose? How are you gonna run it?
I probably have got some special prints that I would love to give. So yeah, leave it to me.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. Ribsy?
Same, yeah. As you know, I'm doing a print run myself right now, and I think there's one print that's clearly the favorite of all the ones that have sold. So I think that's the one that's going to go.
Okay, nice. Oof, there we go. I hope everyone's super excited. So November Lucky Dip winner, and it is Vasiliki Gad with this shot. Here we go.
Yay!
Got a treat. Woo! Congratulations, Vasiliki. So we have a lovely treat. This must be double film bubblegum. Let me look it up. Yep, there we go. Bratislava on double film bubblegum. So congratulations. We'll get in contact with you after this for your address details so that these guys can send you some lovely prints. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much for submitting. Thank you for getting involved. And November Grand Prize winner. Whew. All right then, let's have a drum roll again. Yep. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Whoa, Ginger Adams. Hang on, let me do the... Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
And the party noise. Ginger Adams, congratulations. This is gorgeous. So we all, again, when we went through independently, pulled out this photo. Marina, start us off. What do you like about it?
I absolutely love the bouquet and that orange color of the flower. It's just, for me, so to know. For me, it's like feels so, everything's so delicate, and I just love it. Really, for me, it's like a well-deserved prize. I love it. Yeah.
Ribsy?
How about you, Ribs?
Yeah, I love the saturation. When I saw this, I was like, this is a good chance it might be Ultramax here. But yeah, that orange just pops right off of the page, which I love. And then I was asking Paul about this earlier. It looks like at first I thought there was a filter on the lens.
Yeah,
maybe like one of those
right.
like stars, whatever they're called. But then I guess he was saying, what was it, Paul?
Yeah, so, well, first of all, yeah, it's Ultramax. And Ginger says, this film produced really rich, true colours, made all of my autumn photographs look lovely, and you can see that through. But yeah, then it's that really, the star-shaped, yeah, you're right, I know what you mean, like it's, the fractal filters that people can use. But they said they used the Lomography daguerreotype achromat lens with a star-shaped aperture plate.
Yeah.
And was really pleased with the soft look and faint star-shaped pocket.
Really cool.
Yeah. So for people who haven't seen this is a plate that slips into the lens, doesn't sit in front of it.
Interesting.
I mean, if someone said this is a digital photo, I would say yeah, but it's been heavily post-edited to make it look like this.
Yeah.
There's no way someone got this out of a camera. And actually, yes, Ginger Adams did get it straight out of the camera with Ultramax, and it is gorgeous. So yeah, I mean, I think as always the bokeh and the star shape adds something, but the core, the composition, the colours, the angles, the lighting, all of the basics are there as well. This is absolutely stunning. Huge congratulations, Ginger.
Yeah, and this kind of photographs makes you want to have it printed in a really large size, right? It's like I would print it as an A2, A1 and have it nicely framed. Such a great photo. It's
the kind of photo that if you walked into a really fancy country house hotel, it would be in like the reception area or a really nice prominent place in the bar. No, it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, you're right. As always, with great photos, we immediately want them printed.
Yeah.
Get them off my digital screen. I want to be able to hold this. Really well done, Ginger. We will be in touch very shortly then with details to send you the prints and then the vouchers to top up your camera bag ready for the holidays. There we go. Thank you so much, guys. Before we go, there was one other thing I forgot to mention or to ask about. Marina.
Yep.
You have another tattoo.
Do I?
Well, I mean, your Instagram says you do. So unless that's another Marina, and it's another film photography tattoo, and it looks amazing. It's not film photography; it's film developing, right?
Well, yep. Yeah.
Are you able to twist around and show? Yeah, are you able to?
I'm not sure if I can do it without being naked. So
that's okay. I won't. It would do great things for our views, but I'm not asking you to do that. No, that's fine. It's on. I think it was on your Instagram, but it's amazing. Is it someone loading a reel? Is that it?
Oh shit! I could have. Right. Yeah. It's basically two hands with a reel and the film, like loading the film. It's such a really cool design. So, yeah,
When
And
I saw
have
it,
here.
I'm super jealous. Like, and actually, there was a chat, wasn't it? We were in a conversation, I think, on Instagram, a group chat, where we're like, we need a new YouTube channel. Because it's your boyfriend that does it, right? Alex
Yeah.
does them.
Yeah.
So we need a new series where Marina and Alex travel the country and he tattoos people with film tattoos while Marina interviews them.
Yeah, actually, it's quite doable. Well, not with the current situation, but when everything goes back to normal at some point, because he's doing actually like a sheet with loads of analog designs. And like with the tank, with the film tank, and then with the enlarger and the papers as well, super cool. And he's also doing the hand poke. Do you know that?
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, and I tried when he was doing the tattoo on me. I tried to speak when I was, when he was doing it. I couldn't, like, as I was saying. So it would be quite interesting, like interview people while they having tattoos. Like, oh, tell me about your photography, and he would be like, oh well, and then when he started like,
This is amazing. Well, again, Cheryl Lee has said, would 100% let him give me my first tattoo. Mel's volunteered. I'm throwing my hat in the ring. Ribsy, have you got any tattoos?
I have 0.
Would you be up for this?
I don't know about that poking thing she was talking about.
Well, he does the two versions, like the normal like tattooing style and the hand poke.
Yeah,
So.
you can choose how your tattoo is applied. Like, it's just that's up to you. It's just
maybe for the YouTube views. Maybe for the YouTube.
Okay. If you do it as a collaboration, as an influencer.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I can already that already has given you your first season, Marina, of people. But as you say, the biggest problem at the moment is the pandemic. Ugh. But when that's over, when that's over, we'll tattoos and film the YouTube channel. It'll happen.
Yep, it'll happen. Challenge accepted.
Brilliant. Was there anything else that you guys had been up to or wanted to talk about?
Look, Paul, this is really good. Like, do we get a discount if I have the Analogue Wonderland logo tattooed?
Yes, you do, because
lifetime.
Forever?
Exactly.
Like 20% off forever?
Well, it's marketing forever, so I suppose so. Yeah.
As long as it's in a visible place, right? Visible
exactly.
Part of
It has to be visible, and we have to put like all the marketing spiel.
Here.
Like,
Can
we
you
are a
imagine it? We'll
family-run
have it
business.
here.
Like, yeah. For all your film needs. Yeah, sure. What would your first tattoo, Ribsy, be? I know we're meant to be wrapping up, but this is interesting.
No, I've actually thought about this before, and it would be food related for sure. Because I cook a ton. I love cooking. It's one of my passions. I think it would be an onion. Believe it or not,
That was really unexpected. I was thinking like a Tabasco or Chipotle or some, like, I don't know, onion. But an onion, like, but chopped onions. Or just an onion.
I think a whole
smiley face. No.
No, not. It's an inanimate onion. Like not like a cartoon one. Maybe a pig. I like pork a lot. I think pigs are cool. Something along those lines,
Hang on, I've just pulled up smiling onion.
And what about you, Paul?
And there's loads of options for smiling onion on YouTube. we can definitely. I think that's fair.
Yeah. So, do you have any tattoo, Paul?
Me? No. I meant to for my 30th, which is now 4 years ago.
I was thinking like you're
older than that. Yes. Yeah, I'm elderly. Yeah. I was meant to for my 30th. Me and my wife were both going to, and then it just didn't happen. And then we ended up moving to Geneva, and then a load of stuff, and then it was going to be this year, and then COVID. But no, I mean, for me though, it's like Olympus OM1.
Olympus OM1.
It would have to be, because that is the camera that really got me to film.
Would you get a match tattoo then with your wife?
No, she wants a Disney one.
I see.
I mean, yeah. But She hasn't decided. She goes down this like.
A Mickey Mouse.
No, she really likes what is it? Lilo and Stitch.
Olympus?
Do you know Lilo and Stitch?
Oh, Lilo and
The
Stitch,
quite
of course.
niche one. Yeah, she really likes Stitch like as Elvis. So I think it might be like an Elvis Stitch. That is pretty niche Disney. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, oh, hang on. She's actually running downstairs. I don't know whether she's actually going to confirm or deny. Oh, hang on. So, all right, Lucy's joining us. We're talking about first tattoos.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Hello.
we've got a new plan. So, Marina's got a new tattoo that Alex
I saw. Looks so good. I don't have
Thanks.
really lovely fingers on my actual fingers, and you've got really lovely fingers somewhere on your arm or something.
Yes, I was thinking like if because if I'm gonna have another hand, it will be a girl like with nails.
Yeah,
like,
like- yeah, I
nails,
mean,
like
those
you know
are
that
the-
appeal. Like
I would
like-
cut off my own hands for those hands.
What? That's weird. Yeah. So, Stitch tattoo for you?
Ohana. I think it's
Okay.
cultural appropriation though, so I don't think I can go around tattooing myself with Ohana, which I think is a Hawaiian word, and I don't even know if that's the language, so that makes me a terrible person. So I probably won't, but I'd love to have Ohana.
Okay.
You guys love Lilo and Stitch? Oh my god, is this on?
Yeah.
Am I live?
Live and direct.
Paul!
There we go.
I thought this was like the post chat.
No. Anyway, so let's wrap it up on that note. So Lucy's gone to go and reevaluate her tattoo choices based on potential racism. But I mean, we could also tattoo partners. I think on this YouTube channel road trip thing.
yeah.
Right, we need to wrap this up. This is going too long. Guys, thank you so much for joining
Lucy's
in.
face. Sorry. Let's wrap it up.
Exactly. So, let's do a professional finish. Ribsy, you're doing one video a week. What have you got coming up? What topics can you be excited about?
I did recently a video on some more 500T. I've been shooting a lot of cinema film, but this time we did some portraits at night using some like colored lights, some colored LED lights around Chinatown. So that was a kind of a group effort with a couple other YouTubers. So I'm very excited to put that one out.
Yeah, because we haven't even talked ECN2 stuff. You've been playing around with that.
Oh, I've been shooting tons. I mean, I have the dev kit. I've been using the dev kit you have, and yeah, I just love the results. The film looks good. My only sad part is that I don't have any desire to print it because I know that it's not gonna look as cool as I want it to. But that's all right. You know, printing's not everything. But shooting
You say through gritted teeth, like.
No, it scans. That film scans beautifully. So anyone who's considering trying it, Remjet is not that difficult. I promise you. Developing's not that hard. Just do it, and you will really like the result. I promise.
Awesome. Okay, that's super cool. And then Marina, well, for Spanish-speaking folk, subscribe to what's the podcast called?
It's called well, it's in Spanish. So aquí hay mucho que revelar, which means there is a lot to develop.
It's a play on words, right?
Yeah, it's a play
Spanish
on words.
pun. Brilliant. Well,
yeah.
I would find that hard to remember what it is to write it down, but I'm assuming if there are any Spanish speakers listening, then they will totally be on it. And sorry, I forgot. Is it out now or episode?
Nope. No, not yet. So I'm still recording the episodes, and once I again figure out everything how it works, I will start uploading the episodes from December. And yeah.
Awesome.
And the English version, I'm not sure. Coming soon.
That's perfect. But then, of course, your course is coming sometime in January.
Coming soon.
Which will, yeah. And then again, I think a lot of people here, well, as Ribsy says, we can always learn something, but I will spam my friends and family with that because that sounds like the most fun way of learning something.
Yes.
And hey, we'll be in lockdown 3 by then, so why not learn a new hobby?
No, come on, don't say that. Lockdown 3, really?
Or 4. I mean, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. That has been absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for helping me do the judging as well. Congratulations to everyone who submitted, everyone who's been mentioned, the winners and everything. Now, I am now going to go and spend the next few hours setting up our Black Friday deals.
Yay!
So if you've been waiting, now here we go. For the people who have waited through, who have heard the tattoo chat, who have seen my wife's cameo, survived it all, you get to know that the Black Friday deals are going to turn on tonight, purely because I don't have a team who can or the skills to make it turn on magically at midnight or at 4 a.m. in the morning. It's literally me. So I'm just going to sit and do it now so I can then relax and have a beer. Other than that, guys, I will see you soon. Happy Thanksgiving, Ribsy. Well, happy Thanksgiving, Marina, as well. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Yeah.
Merry Black Friday tomorrow, and we will see you all soon. Thank you so much.